Well, see, there's naturalized spaces. So that's when people take a space and change it to be more natural. So you bring in, big stumps and rocks and sand. That, it's just like naturalizing classrooms where people are bringing in more natural materials. But you don't have to do that outside. Nature is already naturalized. So if you're not going to work on naturalizing inside your playground, go and find a place in your community that is already natural. And children will find what to do there. They will find, they will naturally gather, they will naturally create. They just need a natural space. So it's not a naturalized space, it's a natural space. Efficiently and effectively, make sure you have time. So some people I know, they say, well, we have a certain amount of time that we're going to go outside, and included in that time is getting the kids dressed. So then don't include that. So if make sure that you have a lot of time. So you've got the kids in, they create a system for getting ready themselves, and they learn to be self-sufficient in putting on their own outdoor gear. And then make sure that you've got time outside. So once they are out there, just give them time, space, materials, and you'll see that it'll be efficient and effective. That's all they need. So, and that was me, and it was me as an early childhood educator, and in my keynote I spoke about being inside the playground when there was so much outside the playground and not ever even taking the kids out there. So what I would do is I would scope out what is there that the kids can get to, and there's so many programs and centers and schools that have access to green space. And so I would scope it out, and I would say, okay, so here beyond my playground there's this large field and there's a sloping hill. So that's all you need. Okay, here it is. Go out with the kids. They're going to roll down the hill. And then next they bring out some stuff for them to roll down the hill, and ropes, and they'll pull each other up. So you keep adding and building on it. So it really, some people have asked me that. I've been asked to do talks on programming for outdoor play. I said, they're in programs for outdoor play, for childcare. And I say, well, the bad news is there aren't a lot of programs that you can take children to. The good news is you don't need them. So you don't need someone to take children around and point to the different types of trees. Who cares? Just take kids outside. The thing is that they know what to do. They may not the first time, but as you take children outside, provide them with baskets and buckets and materials, they'll figure it out.